Hello everyone, it's Joanna. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for clicking on the link. I post videos about beauty, planner, lifestyle videos, all kinds of things. So yeah, this video is about books. I'm going to show you the 3 books I'm currently reading and some books that I got for Christmas and some books that I purchased which I'm looking forward to reading, and just let you know why I got them and all those things. I haven't really posted a book related video, so if you enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoy this kind of content, and let me know what kind of books you're reading. So let's begin with the 2 books I got the other day. So I'm going to take off my glasses because I can't read well when I'm wearing glasses, which is kind of strange. But anyway, I got the White Queen, which is from Philippa Gregory. It was from W.H. Smith, and it had like W.H. Smith recommendation that it's supposed to be like good. She's a #1 best-selling author, and this book is, the blurb at the back says, 1464. Cousin is at war with cousin as the houses of York and Lancaster tear themselves apart, and Elizabeth Woodville, a young Lancastrian widow, armed only with her beauty and her determination, seduces and marries the charismatic warrior king Edward IV of York. Crowned Queen of England, surrounded by conflict, betrayal and murder, Elizabeth rises to the demands of her position, fighting for the family's survival. So basically it's about queens and things like that. I've read books about, I was reading a series of books about Henry VIII's wives. So I like reading these kind of historic novels. So I'm really looking forward to reading that. And then I also got the sequel to the bestseller P.S. I Love You. If you've read the book I think was way better than the movie. And this is called Postscript. Again, it's by Cecilia Ahern. And it says at the back there are 6 words written on a card handed to Holly Kennedy. They're words that are engraved on her heart because P.S. I Love You is how her husband Jerry signed his last letters to her, letters that marked a year she will never forget. Now the mysterious club wants something from her, and if Holly can find the courage to meet them, she'll learn what it really means to live life to the full. So it follows P.S. I Love You, and I really enjoyed that book, so I want to see what the sequel says. I watched the film again and I enjoyed it. But the book is way better. And I just really like Cecilia Ahern. I like the way she writes. I like her style. Now, since I'm talking about her, I just finished this and I think I wanted to mention it. I really enjoyed reading it. I read it faster than other books. So this took me about, 2 weeks, which is fast for me because I always watch YouTube videos before I go to bed. And that's one of my resolutions. I want to stop watching YouTube videos, says the person who's filming a YouTube video, before I go to bed and just read books. So this is Cecilia Ahern again, The Time of My Life. Now this book I've already read. I'll just read a little bit what it says at the back. Lucy Chichester is... she's busied herself with other things, friends' lives, work issues, her deteriorating car, that kind of thing, but she's stuck in a rut and deluding everyone. Only Lucy knows the real truth. That is one of the main ideas of the novel. It's about a character who lies. She lies about everything. So you're reading something, you're like, oh, that's really interesting, and then suddenly it says, well, that didn't happen. This is what happened. So you get into like the stories she's telling, and then you realize that they're not true. So really enjoyed this book, and I recommend it. Okay, what else? This was a Christmas gift, and I'm going to be reading it, and it's called The Makeup Manual, and it was written by Lisa Paula Duxon. I don't know. Duan? I don't know. Anyway, I think she's one of the benefit makeup artists or something like that. And it's got the makeup manual. It's got a beauty guide for brows, eyes, skin, lips, and more. So it's just got tips and stuff. I'll show you. It's got really pretty pictures in it, and like all about the base, and you read about that, and colors and finding foundations and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book. This was one of my on my lists, and it just shows you like how to cover dark circles and information, and it's all in one place. I know you can find these things on the internet, but instead of sitting in front of a computer and looking for all this information, you can just read it, and like how to map your brow, all kinds of things. So I'm looking forward to reading that. That was one of the books that was on my Christmas wish list, which I got, and the other one which was on my Christmas Christmas wish list, which I also got, was Pandora's Jar, which is Women in the Greek Myths. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one, and it is about women in Greek mythology. So I'll let you know what I think about this. It says, hang on. So one of the, it doesn't really have a blurb here. Hang on, let me see what it says here. And it's white, so I can't really read what it says. Anyway, it's about women in Greek mythology. So that's that. Now, books that I am currently reading. I'm reading 3 books at the same time, because when I get bored of one, I move to the other. So this is the one I've been reading for a while, and I have read up to page 23, and I am enjoying it, but I really need to concentrate when I'm reading this. So this is Stephen Fry, and it is Mythos, the Greek myths retold. So it is about Greek mythology but told by him, and it's really interesting to read, and you learn about all the myths. And so I grew up I spent most of my life in Greece, but when I was at school, primary school, I was in Australia. That's when they usually learn about myths in Greece. So I didn't really learn about the Greek mythology that much, and I wasn't interested in reading about it when I was younger. And now I want to read and learn about this, and I'm finding this really interesting. My partner read it, he loved it, so he got this for me last Christmas actually, and I'm going to read this. So I'm reading this, and I'm also reading at the same time, there's a lot of Greek related books in this book YouTube video. So this has been around for ages. It's Victoria Hislop, The Island, and it's the 10th anniversary edition. This is about the island of, it's about a love story in Crete, but it happened in Spinalonga, which was the island where people who had leprosy, were sent to die. So it's all about that, and we went there this summer. I'm going to add a picture of what Spinalonga looks like at the end of this video. Hang on, have I been crooked all this time? Sorry. I'm going to put a picture of this island so you can see, because it actually is an island, and you can go by boat and you can still see the buildings. And I've started reading it. It's very interesting. The only thing is I would have liked if the writing was a little bit bigger, but otherwise, I've read the beginning, and I'm going to read some more today. And yeah, so if you haven't read this, I think you'll find it interesting. It's based on true events, but it's a fictional story. So it's based on things that actually were occurring in history, but the characters are fictional. And finally, again, skincare related, I am really enjoying this book. Caroline Hirons, Skincare. I really like the way she writes. She gives all these tips about skincare and how to cleanse your skin and what different types of skincare products. She's very funny. So you're reading this, and instead of getting bored, you laugh. Really easy to read. Lots of pictures. Very interesting, and I am enjoying it a lot. And if you haven't read this book and you're into your skincare and you're like in your 40s or even younger like me, no, I'm not younger, I'm in my 40s. If you're younger, you should check this out. Really, really recommend. I'm going to put all these books in the description box if you want to check them out and buy them yourself. And yeah, so that's all about the books. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to consider subscribing, that would be great. I will see you in my next video. I am at My Pink Rambles on Instagram if you want to connect, and I'll follow you back, and I'll see you soon. Bye.